Now he's down to 1 yard rushing.
Connor Ramsey there, the defensive tackle. It's a nice play by Ramsey.
Were there?
Gang tackling.
Yeah, he's. What was that? Now he's down to 1 yard so far. He just lost one.
On 7 carries. We faked the ball here. Now it's to Elijah Hall. Hall makes some nifty moves and gets close to another first down.
Well, I think that's what Orville's going to have to do that. That play action fake. And they got some other athletes too, Orville. They got to get them the balls. Loosen things up.
Everyone wants to tackle Marquel. That's what they've been told all week. Look for number 21.
If you're going to coach against him, you have to.
Well, now here's a bit of a wildcat look. Marquel alone. Fakes it. And Marquel going to try to find the edge. And Marquel is in from 5 yards out. Touchdown, Orville. The Red Riders find the scoreboard. Marquel Parks on a beauty of a run here.
This is just good coaching here. Just directly snap to him and get him out on the corner. Good football play. Very good football play.
He's so smart, too, to dive for the pylon like that as well. Extra point by Cole Davis now. He's missed 9 this year. And this one is good.
Good.
He must have heard me. So Orville finally on the board in the form of Marquel Parks, his 17th score of the year, albeit like all touchdowns that he scored this season. He scored 16, now 17.
He has more touchdowns than he has yards today so far.
That is a true statement.
Okay. That drive for Orville was 12 plays, 62 yards. A 5-yard TD run by Parks, extra point, good.
Question is, can Northwest respond with a touchdown of their own?
Northwest has to keep doing what they're doing.
They're playing a good game.
They're controlling them up front. There's no question. I thought what Coach Duvall did there, that wildcat look, was excellent. Was an excellent move down on the 5-yard line.
First time we had seen it tonight.
Yeah.
And now Cole Davis will kick this.
Where the heck is he kicking it to?
Weird look. He's lined up almost right at us, but angles it deep. This is Grossnickel on the return. And Grossnickel with some speed. Welcome to the game, Anthony Grossnickel, the wide receiver. He's got some speed.
First and 10 Indians at their 46-yard line.
Just went outside.
Yep. Nobody in contain. You got to have somebody in contain. Keep it inside.
So again, good starting field position at their own 46.
All right. Whoa.
High snap, Hauser. And he meets Marquel Parks in the open field, the safety.
Boy.
Not only making plays on offense, but on defense as well.
Can we watch Marquel come up on this thing? He's shot out of a gun right now. Woo! He's there right now.
You didn't even see him before that. That's how quick he is.
He's twitched.
His closing time.
He's twitched.
He is?
He's twitched.
Not bewitched.
Not bewitched, not to be confused.
Twitched. Second down. Mick to throw.
Oh, nice pass.
Once the sideline.
Nice pass.
Man was there, but it's overthrown.
Nice throw.
That was Braden Mick, his brother, who was the intended target. That was something Coach Harbour in his 4th year at Northwest told us. He said, we're going to get Braden involved in the offense here in these last set of weeks in the season because they haven't gotten it to him, and he said he's a great wide receiver. And Mick showed off his arm strength there.
Yeah, that was about 40 yards, some yards in the air.
Yeah, nice ball.
Yep.
Big third down here again, though. Mick again to throw. Man is there, tight end. Ball is loose. Northwest appears to fall back on it.
But still short.
It was McClung who caught it, the tight end, and then Jordan Beers, the wideout, falls on it. McClung, the tight end, catches that, 42, and then young man was trying to bring us a phone up here. Not that we can do anything about that. Fourth down here. Mick gives Hauser. Colin into the open field. Colin Hauser with a first down on a fourth down. That's a run. That's a good run.
Their quarterback again did a great job of reading that.
He rode that
as far as you could ride it.
He rode that to the point of insanity almost.
Matter of fact, he was probably saying, giddy up.
But these Indian faithful here will take it.
Yeah. That was a good play.
Into Orville territory again now.
There he goes again.
Mick keeps this time. Jordan, broken tackle away. And we'll go down to the sideline now. Again, bring in the third member of our broadcast team. Take a ride on that zero-emission SARTA bus. Here is Noah Hiles.
Saw the ball hit the turf there. That's been a little bit of a problem for Northwest so far this year. They're -5 so far this season in the turnover margin. But you saw they got second life, and so far they're making the most of it as they continue this drive. Back to you.
Second and manageable again here.
Good.
Hauser gets the ball. Parting of the Red Seas there.
Boy, they...
Look at this hole open up, Elmer.
Yeah, the backside guard and tackle pulled, and they went up through the hole ahead of them.
Brady Sanford,
quite a big hole there.
That guard at 6 foot and 255. Power eye now. Toss, Hauser. Colin Hauser inside the 15. Hauser has scored this year 7 times, and he's close on this drive to breaking one. It's nothing fancy, is it?
No, that was just a power pitch, and here we come.
Old school football, right?
Old school.
Second down. Does Mick go to the air? Greenfield in motion. Mick keeps. Jordan close to the 10. I don't think you can settle for another field goal.
Oh, no. They got to go for it. Before, they took the lead. Now they're behind. 7-6 doesn't help them.
Momentum for that other sideline too, right?
Right.
Third down, 5 to go.
And as we know, Mr. Parks can go 90 at any moment.
He did it last year against Northwest one time, went 92 yards. Over the middle, pass is hauled in! Mick Jordan throws his first touchdown of the year on a one-handed grab to Billy Crookston. The tight end, 11 yards out. This is a nominee for our rock-solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. He says to number 13 in Cleveland, Odell Beckham Jr., have a look at the skills that I have. Look at this catch.
That ball was behind him. He just stuck out his paw and caught it. It's a heck of a catch.
LaFay on the extra point now. And Northwest is back in front by 3. We've got a ball game here in Canal Fulton. Northwest found the Ahiga on that drive. They fought for one another there as they now lead 10-7 here at home over Orville.
Skeppers likes to keep an eye on her neighborhood, like MCTV watches out for our neighbors to make sure everything runs smoothly for our customers. From our technicians in the field to our engineering experts behind the scenes, we use top technology to keep your internet, TV, and phone connected. Plus, expert local technical support and friendly people to greet you. Everything in the neighborhood the way it should be. MCTV, we go the extra smile.
Life's all about delivery. Whether it's delivery of your favorite pizza, how you deliver a great punchline, like, why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Bo Drizzle. Or how your credit union delivers excellent service every time. Well, yes, that's exactly what I mean. At CSC Federal Credit Union, we do deliver the same great banking as the other guys. And the icing on the cupcake is we're not some out-of-town bank. We're local and in the Stark County community.
Bank local at CSC.
For nearly 20 years, thousands of people have relied on SARTA for safe, affordable, reliable transportation.
People like Misty Williams, who's riding SARTA to a brighter future. Misty's a full-time student and mom who uses our fixed routes to get to school, pick up her son at daycare, and return home at the end of a very busy day.
School, shopping, Cleveland, Akron, the airport, for work or for play. People you know count on SARTA to meet their transportation needs. And we deliver.
SARTA, where can we take you today?
Back into Northwest, second quarter, and the Indians lead the Orville Red Riders by 3 on a beautiful drive, Elmer.
That score took 9 plays, 54 yards. 11-yard TD pass from Mick to Crookston, and the extra point was good. And Northwest is leading.
LaFay's kick, low one.
Good job.
And toss back to Marquel Parks. Here comes Mr. Parks. He's running backwards. Now he's running forwards.
He's running sideways, backwards, forwards. That's those fast twitch muscles he has.
Pick a direction, and he goes that way. And Elijah Hall tossed this back to him. Said, I don't want it.
No.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's tough to keep track of. Despite scoring once tonight, Northwest has kept track of him so far.
Yes, they have.
Haley throws middle. Pass is caught. It's a nice throw to the youngin over the middle in Chris Smith, the sophomore. This wasn't his first read.
No, but did a nice job of getting the ball to the wide open man, that's for sure. Interesting.
Parks joins Haley in the backfield. Haley, oh
Whoa.
man, is all alone. Good luck catching him. He's gonna go from 63 yards out. Mike Dreyer with his 3rd catch of the year and his 2nd touchdown of the season from Cooper Haley. That's a nice throw.
But if you look at this, Marquel went to the left, and everybody in the Northwest come running up because it looked like they was going to throw the quick screen to him. And that kid just took off and is wide open. Nice football play. Watch. He's looking there, fakes. Everybody's coming up. And that guy's saying, oh, rats. He's behind me.
Nothing you can do at that point.
I played on the first team
No.
that played Orville 35 years ago.
And an extra point now by Cole Davis is up and good. So Orville back in front here on the road.
We started out slow.
And now we have points aplenty.
It's picked up. Bob's pen is going.
The pen is moving, and so is the momentum meter here in Northwest. It's Orville by 4 now on the Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard.
Welcome to Friends and Family Credit Union, where we believe every member is a friend of the family.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. We provide financial needs in the most reasonable and cost-effective way. What are you waiting for? Stop in one of our locations today to become a friend of the family.
You can't tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
And Northwest again to get the ball back now as Cole Davis will kick this deep here momentarily. Again, lines up at a weird position to kick it deep.
And kicks it out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That drives some, Elmer.
Okay. Orville really controlled the ball there. 2 plays, 74 yards. Okay, a 63-yard TD pass from Haley to
Dreyer.
Okay, and the extra point was good. Orville 14, Northwest 10. Yeah, that was a big drive there.
And Haley off to a nice night so far. 9 of 11, 133 yards and a TD.
Sorry, Bob.
No, you're fine. It's there for both of us.
Oh.
It's like a communal stat.
Oh.
So first down for Northwest. They'll have it on their own 35. See what Jordan, Mick, and this offense have to say about that touchdown.
Again, Northwest just keep doing what they're doing.
They're finding success.
Yes, they are.
Mick, he wants to throw. He wants his brother Braden. Ball is out there, and it's nearly picked off. Dangerous pass. And Elijah Hall almost had a pick there. Would have been his second of the year if he'd come down with this.
Boy, again, showing the strength of his arm. But there's a defensively, Orville just did a great job. They had great coverage.
He almost put too much air into that ball.
Well, it was right. He had a chance to catch it, that's for sure. Just great defensive coverage.
Second down now for Northwest. Good look at the backfield there. Mick to throw again. Pressure coming, eludes it, throws it downfield. That's Braden Mick. Oh, and he can't haul it in. He was all alone. That would have been 6. He didn't look it in. That's a nice throw, too.
He's only a freshman. He's only a freshman. That was a lot of pressure on him. He's all by himself, and he's saying, I got to catch it, I got to catch it. Oops, I missed it.
Going against the reigning D5 state champ.
Yeah.
That's pressure. And now a 3rd and 10. Trying to keep the drive alive. Mick rolls out. Still rolling, throws it downfield.
What a nice throw.
Almost caught.
It was
Billy
caught, wasn't
Crookston the tight end.
Oh, he didn't catch it? Okay.
He made the great one-handed catch, but couldn't make the diving one going to the sideline. He had paws on it. Coach Harbor in his 4th year there on the sideline. The Northwest alum in 2000. He bleeds the Ahiga word here at home.
You know, Joe's had a state championship over at Norway.
He did,
Yeah,
2011.
So he's been in the big show, that's for sure.
He knows what it's like to get there.
Yeah.
Punt by Jordan Mick here.
Whoa.
Almost blocked. He went down, and the ball goes out of bounds.
There's
no flag is down.
It would have been his own man. It was
who was kind of pushed into him, though,
yeah,
right?
But it's not like you have to avoid him.
Reminder after the game, our player of the game brought to you by the Altman Health Foundation. Right now, kind of up in the air because there's a lot of football left to be played. But I got a couple guys in mind. We'll see where the game takes us.
You tell that guy in the back wall, never step backwards.
Always go forward or to the side.
Or
but you don't want to let the guy through on.
No, but you never go backwards because he almost got a football where it's kind of embarrassing. Number 7's running all over the place there.
It's
He's
Jordan
going everywhere.
Beers. And keeping his Haley option here, and nobody was thinking that Colt Ramsdell was going to carry the ball there because, well, they all covered him. This is great on 2 ends. They stop Marquel, then they bring down Ramsdell in the open field, the linebacker, and Colin Hauser.
Well, if the quarterback has to attack the line of scrimmage on the option, he's running lateral for 5 yards, and he's pitching to the guy behind him. I mean, that play didn't have any chance for success.
2nd and long now. Haley back to throw with pressure coming. That's Ramsdell. Colt gets a lot of it back, though.
When this kid from Orville can set his feet,
throws a nice ball.
He's not a bad passer. He's not a bad passer.
I mean, he came in completing 64% of his passes.
Yeah.
And ends up short of the first down there. Key 3rd down here for the Northwest defense.
Where's number 24? Where is that? He's in the slot.
21 in the slot. Ball picked off at the line. What an interception. With multiple flags down right off the defensive line, Logan Wise, the defensive end with the interception, but as I said, flags are down. Would be just his 3rd interception of the year should the play stand. And I believe it will. Personal foul on Orville. And the play will stand, and this is a rock-solid nominee, Friends and Family Credit Union. Logan Wise snatched it right out of the air off of the defensive line. Nobody even saw him coming. And look at this field position to start. At the Orville 13. This is nice.
Here they are, the 2 tight ends, two tight wings.
Mick with Hauser in the backfield. Hauser gets it. Colin. Hauser inside the 10. This Northwest crowd, they are letting those fans from Wayne County hear it every time that they do something.
6-yard
run.
pickup, 6-yard pickup.
7.
7.
They'll do you one better.
6, 7. What's the difference?
Potato, potato.
Yeah. Tomato, tomato.
We can all do it.
Yeah.
2nd down here. Ball at the 6-yard line.
unbalanced.
Mick will keep. Jordan, he's to the original line of scrimmage again on that play, the 6-yard line. Needs about 3, and it's a long 3. Do they go back to the air? Clock now in motion. Generous seconds come off of it too. Third down play here. They completed a touchdown pass.
I would run it.
In this same area earlier in the game to Billy Crookston.
Whoa.
High snap. Jordan Mick brings it in. Jordan Mick finds the end zone. That's backyard football from 6 yards out. Jordan Mick's 8th touchdown run of the year. Hello, Canal Fulton. How do you do?
That's about their 5th high snap. This, wow.
With Amstutz, the DN, tracking him down. That's backyard football.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Kick by Isaac LaFay is up, and it is good. Now the points are on the board. This second quarter has been filled with fun on both ends. Northwest back in front by 3 now on a short drive, but a great end to that drive.
Again, the composure of this quarterback amazes me. He really, I mean, he's had some bad snaps, and that was a terrible snap. And he went up there and got it and just did what he was supposed to do and scored from 6 yards out.
I'll take this every night of the week.
Go ahead, Elmer.
Okay, number of plays, 3. Total yards, 13. It was a 6-yard TD run by Mick. Extra point good. Okay. This was set up by an interception by number 55, Logan Wise.
The DN with the play of his life so far.
Well,
we haven't seen a lot of twitched so far either.
No, we
Marquel
have not
Parks.
seen. Where is twitched? There he
He's
is.
back deep. LaFay will kick it that way.
Ain't gonna.
Well, goes to Elijah Hall, and Hall decides to take it himself this time. And he's brought down in the open field, and Marquel was saying, I'm right here, bud. Give me a lifeline.
All right. We have what? Minute 58.
That's enough time for Twitch to go to work.
Hey, he can score twice.
Marquel Parks entered the game with almost 700 yards and almost 200 yards receiving, and has 17 touchdowns this season with the score tonight. But he has just 24 total yards tonight, according to Bob Jeffries, our statistician. Haley to throw. Pass is caught. That's Dreyer again. It was the same ball that looked like it was intercepted the last time.
But this time he threw it to the right guy.
Haley on a second down. Wants to throw. Downfield, there's Marquel. Marquel Parks, watch him go. Marquel Parks, video game-like moves, and Marquel is going to take it to the house. 69 yards, but a flag is down.
Yeah, that's why I said if it stands, I have some.
Man,
Your helper will be back in the second half.
was that twitched?
That was twitched. But I think that they have him for.
Do they have him for a taunt, maybe?
Maybe.
3 accounts. I barely get to watch the game.
Because the official was talking to him. after he had scored. Let's see here.
Still showing. Orville is still saying that it should stand as a TD.
I know the official was talking to him.
Again, should it stand, it would be 69 yards on a beautiful play. Conversation going on here. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Orville, but it stands. That's a heck of a play. Just bought time.
Watch this.
Whoop. One. Whoop. 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 There's another one. My goodness. Whoop. That's a lot of whoops.
You know, we talked about this last week. Great athletes make great plays look really easy.
And he makes all
that
those
look easy.
He makes them all look easy.
He looks like he should have done that. You know,
effortless.
like he woke up this morning before he had breakfast.
And just like that, what was a bad first half for him is now becoming a good first half for him.
What are they waiting?
When we get a moment here, we'll go down to the sideline with Noah Hiles. We see you down there, bud. We're working on it. Waiting for this extra point by Cole Davis. Right after the extra point, we'll go down to the sideline, brought to you by Sarda, and bring in Noah Hiles. Just want to see if this is good or not. And the kick is up, and Davis might have missed it. He did. Down to the sideline now, brought to you by Sarda, Noah Hiles.
John, earlier this week, we spoke with the Orville coaching staff, and we asked them, how does Marquel Parks get any better after the season that he had last year? Their answer was improving the little things, like carrying out fakes, maybe finishing off his blocks, maybe being a better leader for the team. Then again, when he makes plays like that, catching the ball and running the ball tonight, like we originally said, it's hard to improve off of what he did last year when he's repeating it again this year. Back to you.
Tough to improve on a 56 touchdown season for anybody. That's a daunting task. And, well, he just made a play that was pretty darn impressive.
Well, that drive was 2 plays, 74 yards, and it was a 69-yard TD pass from Haley to Parks. Extra point good.
And now these Northwest coaches are very displeased with this referee and this whole staff of officials, because
I was wondering when they were going to measure it off. I mean,
they want that unsportsmanlike conduct, and they're finally going to get it. That changes the game too.
How much time is 30?
Minute 36.
Minute 36.
Time for another score.
Ball
goes back to the Orville 25-yard line where they will kick.
So Orville will
Orville
kick
got to
from.
kick this away, don't they? Rather than
I'm not
side
sure.
kicks.
I don't know.
Boy, this kid doesn't have a very long approach, does he?
He doesn't. Hits a Northwest player, fallen on by a Northwest player. Ball was still free. I believe a Northwest kid still fell on it. He did. It was John Welsh.
Taken by number 30, John Welsh.
The wide receiver and DB. Just a junior. So good starting field position again. That's the one thing about Northwest tonight, Elmer, is they've had great starting field position the majority of this evening.
Well, they're on the opposite side of the 50 here. I mean, they're in a great situation. Minute 36. Timeout. Why they got, what, 1?
Both teams down to 1.
Because Northwest in the first half, the first quarter, took those 2 in a row.
Mick throws. Beers was there. And a flag is down. Might be a hit from the defender. Yeah, can't do that. Tried to go for the helmet-to-helmet contact. It was slight, Elmer, but it was there. Right there. Can't do that. Cannot do that anymore. I know you're looking at me with a look of
I got something in my eye.
Every other coach who coached pre-circa that penalty is looking at me with the same eye.
Hardly touched him.
Mick to throw again.
Nice
there
throw.
is Anthony Grossnickel, and that's a nice throw. Patient throw.
Again, the composure of this quarterback is very impressive. And when he has time, he can zing it also.
They both can.
Yes, they can.
And they both wear the number 6.
Yes, they do.
And they're both juniors.
And that means they'll face each other next year again.
There's too many similarities. They should be best friends.
They should.
I doubt they are.
Maybe they date twins.
Mick wants to throw. Pressure coming, gets out of it. Jordan looking down the field and throws it away.
I think he should have ran that one. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I think he was thinking, I don't want to make a mistake. And our Noah Hiles almost coming up with this catch. Let's see this on the sideline. Tried to reel it in with one hand. Here we go. Right into the screen. There he is.
Noah, come on. Catch the ball.
Put a little bit more effort into it, kid.
Noah, doggone it. You want us
Disappointed
to throw
in
it
you.
to
I
you?
hung the spikes up in high school, guys. All right, give me a break.
You want us to throw the ball to you all the time and you can't catch.
I actually were warming up before the game, so that's on me. I got to be better.
Yes, you do.
I'm clearly not Odell. That's why I'm on the sideline, not in a helmet.
So false start
Mistakes there.
against Northwest. 2nd and 15 now. .24 yards to go. Mick wants to throw again. Steps up. That time he wanted to run. And again, that nose tackle. Eddie Burns
The big boy.
said, let me wrap you up. He came into the game with just 1 tackle and 1 tackle for loss. That was it. And he's having a monster night.
Looks like he was thinking sandwich.
He was. Him and Dustin Pumphrey, the D tackle.
They were thinking sandwich.
Let's have a Mick sandwich. Mick to throw. Steps up.
Oh, what? Oh,
Pressure came.
the big boy again.
Eddie Burns.
I'll tell you what. Look at him run.
And now it's a 4th down.
Watch this big boy run.
He's got some speed.
Well, look at this.
His arm was going forward, too. Grab some face masks there, too.
I was more impressed with the big boy running.
Well,
Looked pretty good. May have to rest on this one, but
we'll see. Big 4th down here. Mick to throw. Jordan going. Middle. Pass intercepted. And it's Elijah Hall who picks it off. That's basically a punt.
yeah.
Hall, the defensive halfback, picks this off. Receiver fell down.
Is that who he was going to?
I think that was more to a spot than to a man. Well, now you have to be careful, though.
Normally we would say, just take a knee here and go in 21-17, but
Not with Marquel on your side. Wayne County's finest player wants 6 more.
he's in the backfield, so that's a good sign for Northwest.
When he's been in the backfield, they've contained him.
Yes.
Toss to Marquel. Marquel brought down in the open field. Clock will continue to run. Jordan Beers comes up from his corner spot and makes the tackle. That may end the first half. You might see Coach Dave Alt in his 14th year be satisfied with that. I believe he will be. But I'll tell you what, this was a good first half for.
Y'all know it's football season. Around these parts, football season is barbecue season. If you want to score big on game day, make slow-smoked Old Carolina barbecue your go-to spot before, during, and after all the games. No need to cook on Friday. Meet before the game at Old Carolina. Or grab a party pack and host the ultimate college or pro football party. Featuring award-winning ribs, tender pulled pork, and jumbo smoked wings. We have options for all your pigskin pig-outs. Get more info at oldcarolina.com. Old Carolina Barbecue Company. Meet before the game.
There was something curious going on. My husband started going for a short drive several times.
He doesn't normally keep things from me, so I just had to see. It turns out he's been hanging with the guys at Sarshone Ford, prepping for tailgating season. Because of their relaxed, no-pressure sales process, he was able to take his time deciding on the exact new F-150 to buy. You'll enjoy the short drive home from Sarshone Ford. Get to know us at sarshoneford.com or stop in for your test drive. Just minutes from Akron, Alliance, Canton, and Kent.
Halftime at Northwest between a pair of 4-0 teams in the Pac-7. And at the half, Orville leads Northwest by just 4. And we go to our first half highlights as it was an active first half of highlights, Elmer, and it started with a nice field goal by the freshman.
27-yarder by Isaac here, LaFay, and it was good. All right.
He's got a nice leg.
Big kid, very big kid. Here's a 5-yard run by Parks.
Play to Crookston there. Yeah. Nice one-handed catch. Next, the wide open there, Elmer.
63-yarder.
Everyone went to Parks on that play, right?
That's right. And Haley, and this is just a great play by Mick of Northwest. 6-yard run.
And then here's Marquel.
Here's
whoop. Twitched.
Whoop. Another whoop. Whoop.
Oh.
Stiff arm. Now I question it. Why would that be a penalty? I mean, he didn't do anything wrong there.
I think it was the little bit of taunting that was there that maybe existed. It was a great play, though.
All right. Okay. I'll accept that.
Either way, a great play. Again, Orville leads at the half by 4, and I'm wondering if I'm up here with Chris Berman or Elmer Sheets after all those whoops. We'll have your stats after this.
When it comes to our donuts, we're all in. And the new Civic handles the rest. With Bluetooth built in to make life sweeter, donuts are better. With a Honda.
Upgrade to a new Civic for just $189 a month. Visit NorthernOhioHondaDealers.com.
People made the CR-V the best-selling CUV in its class. Hurry to your Honda dealer during the #1 CR-V event and get a great deal today.
Halftime continues here at Northwest with Orville leading in the battle of 4-0 Pac teams by 4 at 21-17. And we take a look at our halftime stats now, thanks to Bob Jeffries. And Elmer, this is an interesting first half by the stats.
Partner, I'll tell you what, looking at this stat sheet is very, very interesting. This is Orville's stats. 3 rushing yards, 220 yards passing, 6 first downs,